What's up, guys? It's Scion, and this week we're going to have another MMO show, but we're going to do it a little bit different. This week on the MMO show, I'm going to actually show you the games that I am looking forward to, that I have played already in the past, and that I would like to see come out in the future. And I want to thank everybody who's been supporting the new channel. This is the new channel right here, and I basically have 545 subscribers back from the 4,000 that I had from the other channel. That's really good, actually, because it's a good chunk back. You know, I know a lot of it is core people who came back and came over and crossed over, and a lot of times when you get channels, you get a lot of bloat. And so I know I'm not going to get that 4,000 back right away, and a lot of those are dead accounts because I'm starting to watch it dwindle fast because YouTube announced that they're going to start getting rid of dead accounts. And I watched it go down 300 subscribers on the other channel, and I was like, well, what the hell happened? And then I found out that YouTube was doing this whole getting rid of the dead accounts and the subscriber counts on it, so people don't have bloated subscriber counts that don't really count. So I'm happy with the 545 that came over for this, because I know those are actual now people who are signing up, who are going to see this, who are going to support. And you know, thank you for everybody who's been supportive. So now we're going to go on to, these are the games that I specifically would like to see and I have played. These are not in any type of order, there's no top or anything like that. These are just games that I am looking forward to, that I would like to see. Okay guys, first up we have Dungeon Fighter Online, and it's basically coming back by Neeple. And they're the original people who created the game in the first place. We all know what Nixon did, and we all dislike what Nixon did, but they're bringing it back. It just came out of alpha, and they're gonna go back to the drawing board and kind of redo a few things and get us a later version of the game, so we can actually play more close along lines to what everybody else in the world is playing. I'm hoping that it'll be closest to the Korean version and not the Chinese version, because the Chinese version is still like 6 months behind the Korean version. So if they get us close to the Korean version, then that'll be great. I'm gonna love that. I would definitely appreciate it and like it. So we'll move on to the next topic, which is ArchAge. ArchAge is a relatively great game. Now, you notice that I was covering it on my other channel, and I'm still going to be covering it on the new channel, but I got a little burnt out on the game because I went through the game in the Russian and went to 50, and now I'm doing it again in beta and doing it like closed beta, basically going to 50 again, and I don't want to burn out on the game, so I kind of slowed down, even though that makes coverage slow down, but I slowed down because I just don't want to burn out the game. The game is really great, and if you're looking in for a real sandbox sort of feel with World of Warcraft put on top of it, this probably is the game for you. And from what I'm seeing right now, they're doing a lot of good things as far as making it westernized. Like, they even coming out with the 1.2 patch, which is what everybody loves. So definitely look into this game. It's something definitely you should look at. Icarus Online is one of those games that's a hidden gem. It's pretty much like most of the games in the industry, but it does have air combat, and it looks beautiful. Like, the game itself is just ridiculously done well, and like as you can see right here, like this, I was like in awe with this part right here. I was like, oh my god, I got a Pegasus and I'm gonna fly around and be OP. And the combat in the game is fluid, which is something that I like when combat is fluid. And as a caster, you can move and cast. What? Yes, you can move everything. You can move and cast. I feel like one spell you can't move because it's like you're channeling and everything else. The character, look at the customization and all the characters, and like how they look and how things go about, and like just the game in itself is just a really excellent game. So really, definitely look forward to that one, because this is going to be great. Cortico Online. This is one of my like guilty pleasure type of games. Like, I like combo games, and this game lets you be a combo beast. It just doesn't get any better than this right now. It reminds me of Vindictus and Dragon Nest and this, all that. And then look at my character. Look how sexy she is. Like that. Like, she's crazy. Then she can do stuff like that with a Grim Reaper scythe. Like, come on, you gotta play something like that. Look at her just beasting. This beasting. Like, I had so much fun doing the review for this game, and I still every now and then come back and play this game because it's just hilariously fun. And the stuff that you can do, the combos you can come up with, like just putting different moves together and just starting to figure out what combos are what, and like how you can juggle and do different things. It's just, look at that, just yes sir, gotta love it. and it has very nice cinema, as you can see too. It happens sparingly, but it does happen. A Mystic Fighter, you know, one of those fighter beat 'em up games. And the good news about this, guys, is it's coming to China, which means that you guys who have QQ accounts, you can play this game. I'm gonna have it in the link in the description, so you guys can very willingly get into this one. Now, this game is, to me, just like Dungeon Fighter Online, but it has a whole lot. It allows you to do a little bit more as far as comboing, and a little bit more as far as story. Gives it a good, actually, sense and story. Now, both the games are kind of like, if you want to put a parallel on them, they're both parallel, kind of the same game, to be honest with you. It's just that this one has the Mystic Fighter story and Dungeon Fighter has its story. But like I said, it gives you a little bit more when it comes in terms of combos, and it's a little bit more free-flowing, and just allows a little bit more fun. So when you think about all of that together and you actually play the game and you see the way that I play the game, it's just fun. And it has a lot of throwback things, like falling off the skyscraper, falling like helicopter stuff, and like on top of a bus type of things. It's just crazy. You'll love it. Now the next one that I'm actually going to show, Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul, of course, you see I have a series for it on the channel, and of course I'm looking forward to it, and of course I want it to come out. Will it come out? You know, it's iffy, because it's like, oh, it's like 1 second we get a glimmer of hope, and then 1 second we don't. I personally know some things, and I can't really say them, but we shall see if it comes to pass. And it really does need to come to pass, because I can't really see any feasible reason that this game doesn't come to America. And as you saw in my last video, I did the whole petition thing, which is to have that many people on the petition, like 100 people for a person who's nobody to just come out, well, not nobody, but you know, just a normal person to make a petition to go over 100, but much less be over 2,000. That's a lot. That means a lot of people want to play this game. So NCSoft, stop failing. Seriously, just stop. You put other games out. We want to see this one. Now, another game that's coming that is going to be crazy that not many people know about is Bless Online. Bless Online is a very good and smooth flowing game. We're gonna see more of it. I'm actually in the beta for this, and I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot for it, but I'm gonna be in the next beta. I'm gonna be covering it, so you guys are gonna see a whole lot more of it. I'm gonna do my own spin on everything and try to get it out there and just get a whole lot more press for this game, because this game is going to be excellent when it comes out. It's going to be another one of those games that, like, we only have a handful that's going to come out that are gonna make us say wow, but this is definitely one of those games that's gonna make you say wow. It looks good, and even though it's on the old engine, it still looks good. So, you know, just look forward to that. And combat-oriented MMOs seem to be the future. So let's see how that rolls, and hopefully this is gonna be one of those games that sticks. I would like it to stick, because it just has a lot of good stuff that's going on for it. And it's very hard to find a good game that you know you can like a game, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the industry is gonna allow it to stick. So speaking of games that should stick, Skyforge Online. Now Skyforge is doing a lot different compared to other games right now, and it's doing a lot that, if it works, it's going to be crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean like they're getting rid of the whole leveling type of thing, and like you're going to have basically skill sets, and you're going to have basically, like, you can kind of see, like, you have this right here, like you can just pick different things that go along with a grid, and just go along that grid and just have like your own kind of class that you want to go through. That's similar to how Path of Exile works. Actually, it's kind of exactly like how Path of Exile works, when you go through a grid and just get certain things. And then if you want to be a different type, like say you want to be a tank, you go be a tank. You want to be DPS because they need more DPS, you go be a DPS. If you want to come down and basically be a healer, then you can be a healer. You can just do various things, and you'll be good at doing it. So we'll see how it works. And if it's going to work, and I hope it does, because that should open up a lot of things and make us have a whole lot more fun. So next up, which is last, is Black Desert Online. Now Black Desert Online, there's nothing else to really say about it other than we hope that this is going to be like the next big thing. I really do hope it is. It's awesome to play. It's awesome to watch. I was so late into getting into the beta that it was like the last day that they literally sent me an email and said, well, we can't get you in, but we'll definitely have you in for the next one. So I actually got the confirmation, and I actually sent another email recently, like last week, just to verify that I have the confirmation that I'm definitely in, and I even am gonna have press for certain things, so I can definitely thank them for that, and I'm definitely gonna enjoy the press part of that. Like, I was like, wow, like, thanks. Like, I didn't even think that they were gonna do. They kind of felt bad because I did send them email, but they got to me literally like the last day. So I think that they're trying to make up for that by giving me the press preference on that. So I appreciate Dom doing that for me. So other than that, you guys be legendary. I will see you next video, next MMO show, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I just wanted to show you guys just what I'm looking forward to. Peace out. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me, be legendary, and I will see you next time.